not another yard work video. Guys, believe it or not, I am, first of all, I don't gotta make no more of these videos to show you nothing. I've been there, done that, facts and receipts, already made the videos, alright? I wanted to make this video. I've made this video. Well, let's ain't no say throw it. Let me bring some facts and receipts. I made a video way back when I first bought my first home in my 20s. Made a video of me out there showing women not to be intimidated by an acre, not to be intimidated by 1 acre, 2 acres, whatever, in yard work. Don't feel like, oh, well, I can't buy that house, even though you're young. I can't buy that house because I don't know about the yard work. Honey, you can figure out the yard work part. Is everything else in place? All right, you got those other things in place. Don't worry about that yard. There's plenty of ways to work that. And another note, when I'm out here, y'all already know your girl is about that hydration life, vitamins life, nutrients, proteins life, nutrients, vitamins, all the things, right? So when I'm out here, I use wisdom. First of all, I'm normally out here super early, right? But it's so nice and cool today, where I'm out here now, right? So yes, use wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You live wherever you live, and you know those temperatures be temperaturing in the summer, be summering, creating words here. Anyway, be doing their thing in the summer. That means you got to get up early, honey bun. Alright, roll the cameras back, roll the videos back. Where I was out there making video on video. Sometimes at 5 in the morning, we would watch the video. We would watch the sunrise together. Matter of fact, in the video, I said let's watch the sunrise together. Not about doing yard work, but they just let you know to get it done and how when the time changes, you know it's gonna be hot. Use wisdom. Alright. Common sense and boot sense. Hey guys, hey, Unfiltered CC, where I'm all about grit, grind, and greatness. I should have did this bush probably before and after. I would say, if you're trying to, just a quick tip, if you just want to learn some simple landscaping skills outside or whatever, I start out with these. If you learn how to trim a bush with these, then them little electric ones that just kind of be like, just make it all pretty and fancy. If you learn how to use these and make it look good, then you know how to really hook it up with the other ones. And for all of my ladies that be like, see, I got my nails done. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Or you don't have time, I'm speaking in certain lingo, right, to make you relating to the people that's watching. But anywho, I know people say they don't have time for all that. So if you do not have time for all of that, then you can always pay someone. You can always pay someone. But for people like this, that's all I'm saying is, for me being a Southern Belle, go watch my next video. Me being a Southern Belle, I've learned things like these, being out in the nature. First of all, I love nature. I love outside, okay? But simple things like not learning to do simple things, right? That can save you money, right? Save you money. Simple things like trimming a bush. I don't really have. I thank God about my house in my 20s, because I learned so much things about a yard and land and all that kind of stuff. Anywho, yeah, those things could save you, because even if you do your bushes, someone else. And one more tip. Think of this like this. Most people get a haircut about every 2 weeks. Think about your grass like that, right? It's a bi-weekly thing. Some people like weekly, but for the most part, it is a bi-weekly thing. You trim, you get a haircut every 2 weeks. So that's how I do my bushes every 2 weeks. Some of those don't even really be done every 2 weeks, but your yard every 2 weeks. Like I said, you will learn just by getting started and getting out there and not being intimidated is key. All right. I'm used to, seeing acres on acres on acres, so I ain't intimidated of no little half 1 acre or anything. Hey guys, I'm Filter CC, and since I'm giving you outside tips, let me tell you something about, if you need a sign, or if you're trying to figure out what kind of bush to get, let me tell you about this bush right here, okay? This type of bush, you can always get the ones with the soft needles, you can get the ones with the red berries, with the ones that don't grow the berry, like you can get the different versions, right? This is what, like, these type of bushes, if you're thinking about some kind of nice aesthetic, like a Southern Living magazine comes to mind. That, like, these bushes will level up any property. I have learned it. Like, I've seen some of the most, I've been around, I've been to mansions that had these same bushes, right? It's all in the landscape, and this is a level up within itself. If you're trying to figure out which bush to get, and if you would, I would probably say the soft, softer touch. Even though I don't have small kids around, I still like the softer touch ones. Any hoodoo, yeah,